Hey guys, welcome back to Heart Chats, Friendly Voices. My name is Jason and I am the lovely host of this podcast. On this podcast, I will be chatting with individuals that come from all paths of life as we discuss our unique experiences. I'm super excited about today's guest, and if you are too, go ahead and click that like and subscribe button and tune on in. I am super excited about today's guest. She's kind, she's courageous, and very passionate. Welcome, my friend, Naomi. Thank you for being here.
Yes.
Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for the invite.
Oh my gosh, yes, absolutely. I invited you on here because you are a beacon of an example, a perfect example of what it looks like when you are shedding those layers that are no longer needed, and you give yourself the grace, the forgiveness to just allow yourself to be in those moments. And now you're about to share with us what it looks like when you do. But before you start sharing, go ahead and just tell us a little bit about yourself. Where are you from? What was your childhood like? Who is Naomi?
Who is Naomi? So I feel like that's continually getting unearthed as each day passes by. But I actually grew up in this area, Middle Tennessee.
Okay.
And
Nashville or Tennessee native?
Yeah. I mean, technically no, but I've been here since I was like 2. So I consider that yes. But yeah, so I've been here since then. I moved away for a couple of years, but came back because my heart called me back to do life with family. But as far as childhood goes, I grew up.
Calls, girl, it calls, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. Even whenever my mind does not want to come back.
Yes.
I wanted to stay in Charlotte because I loved Charlotte so much. But
You lived in Charlotte?
For a year, yes.
I want to move to Charlotte.
Oh, I love Charlotte. Love Charlotte.
We want to move. Me and Noah want to move in about like a year, 2 years. We want to move over to Charlotte. We visited his sister. It was beautiful.
It is beautiful, isn't it?
Yes, yeah.
It's one of 2 places that I've been to that remind me of Nashville, actually.
Yes, that's what Noah was saying. He said all the restaurants and it still being like having that like nature vibe, but also like a little bit of the city.
Yes. And there's still like Southern kindness in there too. And
sprinkled right on in the middle.
Yes. And there's really fun, creative areas of the city too, similar to Nashville, that are like what Noah was saying, lots of different options to eat, drink, anything.
Yes.
And I love it.
Yes.
Well, I hope you guys get to move there.
Oh my gosh, yes. Okay, back to your childhood. I'm sorry.
Yes. No worries. So I grew up in like a typical white family, mom, dad, 2 brothers, and upper middle class. Dad was working. And then my mom was pretty much a stay-at-home mom, but she also was a youth pastor.
Yeah.
And so we were at church very often, at the very least on Sundays and Wednesdays, if not more. But growing up, never doubted the love that my family had for me, but I always had an internal experience that was different than that. I don't want to say always, I often felt misunderstood or not seen, or just like I couldn't really be fully myself with my family, even whenever I know and felt even the love that they had for me.
Yeah.
But there was always like a clash of like just not understanding, not getting each other.
That resonates.
So that's kind of what I grew up with. I also, the other 2 of the key things that I gleaned from childhood is that like never doubting the love, like always knowing that my family has me with the other stuff intermingled. And then the other piece of it for me is having grown up in church and having the design that I have, I was always like a spiritual person. And so it kind of got put into the church.
Yeah.
And so heart, soul, everything was in the church. Like I fully devoted to God, and that is what ultimately, like even whenever the internal chaos that I felt whenever I was interacting, not just with my family, but with people in my life, God was always the one that was keeping me safe. That was my safe place.
Yeah.
And so that was inside. And so there was always this felt sense of devotion. There was always this felt sense of love. And that also got fostered by my family as well. And so that's probably the biggest stuff with childhood.
Yeah, that definitely resonates. I was telling Michelle the other day when we were on the phone that as a kid, I felt like I've always had this like internal awareness of what was going on. Like even when I was 4, like I could, there's this like seeing of like, I don't know if I agree with that, or I don't know if that is what I want, or I don't know if you would like that about me based off of what you're saying.
Yeah.
And like I had that at 4. And that is just has always been there, but I was never aware of that.
Yeah.
Even.
For me, I was in it. And like this is just an additional thought. Like I was not only in it, but I was also like it was in it from a place of devotion and also lots of strong emotions.
Yeah.
It was essentially, I'm not okay, or I am not seen, or just as like a core wound situation. And not to say that my parents wounded me necessarily. It was something that like was already in me.
Yeah.
And that it was just getting amplified with the people around me, which is essentially what the external world is all about.
Yeah.
Is reflecting back to us things that we're here to heal and grow into. So,
oh, girl, I love that. She hit it right on the money. You are just like lit right now. You are on fire. Your business is starting up.
Yes.
And we'll get into that.
My business, baby.
Don't worry. What do you think for you? What is that thing that has you really just going for things right now? You're just going for everything.
I think probably my heart.
Yeah.
My inner leadership. And I have been in such a strong, like for lack of a better way of saying it, hermit mode.
Yeah.
For years. Yeah. And you've gotten to witness some of that.
Yeah.
But it's now time to start coming out of the cave. Yeah. And so, and I think that's also what you're witnessing now too, is that, what I did not realize is that my nervous system did not feel safe in the outside world. Yeah. As much as I like can intermingle and can socialize and be butterfly, whatever, I never felt safe to be truly all of me. Yeah. And I also had some physical body symptoms that were showing me like my yang, which is my masculine side, was out of balance. Yeah. And I know from my frame of reference, yang, masculine side, is actually how you relate with the physical world. And so that combination kind of helped bring clarity on like, we need to work on my nervous system and feeling safe in the physical world. Yeah. And in doing that, I actually realized that the nervous system is the bridge between your yin and your yang, your feminine and your masculine, also your internal world with your external world. So it's whenever we can have our nervous system really like in alignment with the heart and soul of who we are, with our internal experience and with how we are showing up in the world. Recognizing when I'm in a fight or flight, when I'm in freeze, because that was a big part of my nervous system that I have been working through for a long time. So as I realized that and have been working on things have been getting released. It's been amazing and uncomfortable, but amazing. And also at the same time, I've been taking gentle steps, meaning like I recently joined a community of like-minded people. Yeah. And so and that is a step in and of itself. Yeah. And then past that is, choosing to show up and choosing to, like, whenever I'm in conversations with people, choosing to share what I'm going through right now. Yeah. Rather than focusing on the other person. Yeah. And still focusing on the other person, of course, right. But like, that's my natural innate, I naturally do that. Yeah. And so recognizing that that's a natural gift of mine, and what's not natural is for me to be vulnerable. Yeah. And share myself with someone else. So let's lean into that, girlfriend. So that's kind of a little bit of how I'm working with my nervous system.
You are so tea. You
Thank
are.
you.
You are everything.
Oh,
you
thank
know
you.
that? You're just everything.
Thank you for saying
That was like perfect.
No.
That was literally perfect.
Thank you.
And I have been noticing that even like within myself. When I'm just like, even when I'm just like walking outside
Mm-hmm.
and there's like a bunch of people there, I will notice that there's this little thing sometimes that comes up and is all of a sudden like, I don't know, my stomach gets tight, my shoulders, you know what I mean? And I notice it and I'm like, I'm just walking in the park. I'm just walking in the park, you know?
Oh, I do.
But when that happens, we're going to get into this. We are going to get into this.
That's exciting.
I notice where my mind is at too. I notice where my mind is at, what narrative is running through my head. And that allows me to settle back in and just relax.
I love that. It's a nervous system. And I've experienced it enough to where like I can kind of, for lack of a like separate from it.
Yeah.
And meet with myself and be like, you know, even if that does happen, we're good. Like,
Yeah.
even, you know what I mean? Like,
absolutely.
Even if I do die, it's okay.
Yeah.
Like, it's not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like really deeply like
that is
so that's nervous system too. Yeah.
I'm so happy that you said that, even because that has also been coming up within me recently.
Yeah.
One of the things that I say to myself, it's almost like a little blessing I say in the morning as soon as I wake up. It's I'll just give like a part of it, but I always tell myself, you know, and if you have to die today, I can accept that, but I'm going to choose this day as if it was like the last day that I had.
I love
you
that.
know, I want my life to be filled with adventure, curiosity, kindness, forgiveness. I want to feel grace.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And when I'm there like that, those are the things that I feel. I feel grace to have woken up again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And be here, and even being able to go into my room and start my meditation. Like there's so much grace in that. And I just feel like I don't want to wake up, because I've also been here too. I don't want to wake up and just be like, just looking to things and be like in this sort of like anticipation of like, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
you know,
This tension.
this anxiety. It happened even when I was dancing. Like we always get those schedules, you know what I mean? And so, you know, when a rehearsal is going to happen, and I would just know, like, it would be like my cast to run it for the day. And I just would be like, oh my gosh, like I'm so nervous to do this. Like, I feel scared. Like, I feel like I'm not.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, there's like this not living, which we are about to get into. But
okay, fun.
That's what like meditation has showed me, that I want to be. I know what fulfillment feels like.
Yeah.
And when my life is filled with adventure and curiosity and no expectations and no narratives, I feel free.
Yeah.
You know,
it's
like,
yummy.
yes. It's like, oh my gosh, like it didn't happen that way. Okay. We're still going to, you know,
yes. It's still going to be good. There's still goodness.
Yes. Yes, there's still goodness, and life, it's still happening, you know? You take up space in just the most beautiful way. You really fill up a room.
Thank you.
And that speaks so much to your authenticity. But do you ever...
Yes.
Do you...
Yes, it is a problem.
Do you ever...
Sorry.
You already know what's coming. Do you ever walk into a room and just feel like you're going to be too much, or you're being perceived as a lot? And what do you do to not dim your light?
I have always taken up space, and people for a long time like some people, like it would be maybe 50-50. Like people would enjoy it and other people would be triggered by it. And then they would verbalize their triggering to me.
That manifestation.
Like, yeah, like, oh, you're being too loud, or just maybe not just that, but like just multiple ways of like,
why are you like that?
Yes, thank you. Yeah. And for a long time, like I would take that on.
Yeah.
And I would whenever that person was around.
Yeah.
And so I really have continued to grow in that. And I think it's like for me, it's one of those things that's a leveling thing. Like it's going to be different levels and layers and ways of approaching it. But right now, the point that I'm at is this is a point of honoring myself. And it's not, the words that are coming through right now is like, it's not about other people's response to me.
Mm-hmm.
And it's more about honoring how I show up in the world and recognizing within me the gift that I have. And yeah, it might touch people's darkness, for lack of a better way of saying it. No, I want to say it that way, actually. Like it might touch people's shadows. It might touch people's insecurities. It might touch people's things that maybe they don't want to address. But ultimately this is about me standing in the fullness of who I am.
Yeah.
And also honoring, like there are specific spaces, places, and people that I am not meant for. And so whenever I can, because no one is meant for everyone.
Yeah.
And so really recognizing that and honoring that while also knowing that I am not keeping myself silenced whenever I do that. I'm actually honoring my being whenever I do that. I'm honoring my energy for those people that actually do resonate with me and that can like hold space for my bigness.
Yeah. I have learned for me, and me and Michelle have talked about this recently, and she actually she said something that really just like, I feel like it healed me. Just words, like literally just the words.
So good.
I feel like it healed me. And, but what I have learned is when you choose or decide to constantly, quote unquote, fit in, there is a disconnect that happens. And when this disconnection happens, you can actually feel it in the body. And when she said that the other day, I immediately, like, I could just feel myself go back to all the times that it happened. And I could just see all of them.
Yeah.
And then it's like, now I notice it wanting to happen on, like, when I'm just, like, every day.
Yeah.
I noticed it would happen when someone would just go, I don't really agree with you on that. It would come up. And so I would notice that there is this self-preservation that's trying to happen. There is this, it's ego.
Yeah.
It's wanting to go, no, you be like this, so I feel safe, so I feel comfortable. And I notice when the switch happens, I can feel it in my body happen. Like it's this shift, and it's a severing that's happening. That's the shift you're feeling. You're no longer connected.
Yeah.
And it feels way less, it doesn't feel free. It actually feels like you're bound. What's happening is this survival is kicking in. This is what is going to make you, quote unquote, fit in. So no one will target you. You'll be likable. People will talk to you nicely. They won't cast you aside. They'll include you on everything if you do this. And my whole journey up until now has been to get rid of that. Challenges.
Okay.
Tough times.
Okay.
Barriers. Whenever you feel stuck, what do you do? And can you share an experience with us where you did feel like that, and how you how you pushed through it or how you excelled through it?
So a lot of my story has been mental. And so like whether it's self-doubt, whether it's assuming things, over analyzing, there are so many mental things, like having beliefs about people and just assuming things about them that are not actually true. I love you, Teresa. Like it's all the things that I have continually worked on, and it's a continual build. Like I'm building in my capacity to really hold like multiple things. So the one, whenever you ask the question, the one that came up for me is this was probably about 2 or 3 summers ago, and this was very unexpected for me. I had a male coworker who was having a really rough day.
Mhm.
Like he came in, like you could clearly tell that he was crying and just not
Yeah.
good. And we are close. Like he's comfortable sharing with me, I'm comfortable sharing with him, and I know that I carry the mama energy in a lot of ways. And so like there's no intimate, romantic, anything with this person in any way. It's truly just 2 heart connections.
Yeah.
And so anyway, so could tell I checked in on him, and then he was like, hey, can we go back to the back? And he just needed some care, like just a hug and just to break down.
Yeah.
And as that was happening, other people were singing, and then a manager came out and it took over.
Yeah.
And I immediately, fight or flight, went to, oh my gosh, they're going to fire me because I was seen hugging this man who's married and blah, blah, blah. They're going to accuse me. I was literally like feeling like shaking.
Yeah.
Because I was in this fight or flight survival mode, assuming things.
Yes.
And this was based off of, for me, like it feels like lifetimes. Okay. Like, and yeah, it just feels like more than just this life.
Yeah.
Because there's no logical reason why I would believe this based off of the life that I've had right now.
Yeah.
So that was like, 2 summers ago? And what I have done since then to get me to the point where I am okay with people's perceptions is to take those baby steps and also to really allow the emotions of grief, of fear, of worst case scenario, of whatever, like anything to come up, to be expressed. But the nervous system and the unconscious mind, like any beliefs that you have, it's actually affecting multiple things.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just one thing. And so the things that were coming up were intimately connected with this fear that had come up. And so in working through all of this, I was also able to work through that as well.
Anytime I thought I was stuck, I wasn't really stuck. It was when I wanted something so bad, or the attachment of the outcome, please be this, so I'll be okay, so that I will feel this gratification within myself. I couldn't see that the non-happening of whatever outcome I wanted was just a part of the process. It was just a part of the process. And it also, again, it's that freedom. It showed me that just because it didn't happen, I can still choose to continue. Like life doesn't just stop. And because there's no narrative with choosing, I'm still gonna go. There's still for you the possibility of it happening. There's still the curiosity of, why didn't it happen? Let me learn from it. You know what I mean? There's no dread. You know what I mean? Like that to me is freedom. I can choose how I am. No matter what. I also look at so I love looking into Chinese medicine and organs. And so feeling stuck is actually associated with an organ. Wait, tell us.
So it's the kidney bladder. It's your root chakra. And so it's literally the movements, your ability to move, and versus being stuck. The emotion that comes with your kidney bladder is fear.
crazy.
Yes. And you say desire. Whenever you said desire, I immediately thought of your heart, the
Yeah.
desires of your heart.
Yes.
And so it might not just be an outcome, but it might actually be the desire to see something manifest in front of you.
Yes.
And the kidneys, bladder is actually what moves and helps create that into physical form. Whenever someone has something going on that is strongly fearful, like for me, whenever I dealt with the strong level of fear with being perceived incorrectly, it was preventing me from really showing up as a nurturer in the public eye.
Yes.
And not just that, but truly being honest and vulnerable with like, this is how I want to show up in the world.
You are everything.
Thank you.
Really are. You're exquisite.
I am woman. Hear me roar.
Yeah. And you will.
Or laugh. Roar with laughter.
Period. I usually laugh.
Yeah.
What is it that you think could be improved upon, or that we need to focus? We need to take our focus from here to here.
Shift the focus from external to internal.
Yes.
That's been a big part of my story. So I see, and the thing that I'm continually learning more and more about, and in the sense that like ways that I'm still looking externally first, rather than internal first.
Yeah.
And so I see it all around me where people are looking outside of them for validation, for love, and we need that, but they're looking for it first before they actually
go inside
and really figure out, like, do I believe that I'm not lovable?
Yeah.
Do I believe that I'm worthy of love?
Yeah.
Like, and really getting deep with that to actually say, I believe I'm worthy of love and I'm open to receiving that.
Yeah.
Because of not any one generation, years and years and years and years and years.
A plethora of generations.
Yes,
girl.
of just like continually focusing on the external and prioritizing that over like really knowing oneself and really knowing like what is it that makes me me, and also what is it that I'm believing is me whenever it's not.
Yeah.
And so like, I'm not lovable, or I'm not worthy, or whatever other things there might be.
Yeah.
And we can't really see that until we actually like close our proverbial third eye to the world here and actually bring it inside.
There's an awareness that has to be there.
Yeah.
Yes.
And a prioritization of that, because like it takes practice to be aware.
Yeah.
It really it's not, it doesn't come easy at first. No. You really have got to like intentionally slow the mind down, even if just for like a minute or two.
Yes.
And be like, wait a second, why did I just do that? Or what is that feeling that I'm feeling right now?
Yes.
Like, just to slow down, just to acknowledge it even.
That's so crazy that you say slow down, because when I wrote down this question that I wanted to ask you, my first inclination or what came up was we move way too fast. Sometimes we're so goal driven. And so we're just go, 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 want.
Yeah.
And we don't actually stop, pause, and just take a moment, like every day, to just sit and pause and put those wants down.
Yeah.
And I have found when I did that, I'm like, do I even want that? Is that even what I want? Do I even really want that bag?
Yep.
Do I really even want that house? You know what I mean? And now it's more so, you know what? I want the house, but it's not for me. I want it for my mom, and I want it for the children that I want to have. You know what I mean? I've taken me out of it. And it's naturally come up that way.
Yeah. Oh,
and
I love that.
Honestly, that's why I created this podcast. Because it's like, it really, again, like it really is, for you. It's like, it's for, people to be able to look back and go, wow.
Yeah.
Good
love
job.
that.
Yeah, good job, Naomi.
Yeah.
Or you
And
know,
good job, Jason.
thank you.
Yes,
Thank you.
it's huge that you created this.
Thank you.
Yes. Well, and then you saying that also, like the whole idea of like want versus wanting something with intention.
Yes.
Essentially, like that actually made me think of something that for me, it's very easy. And because I've been conditioned, and I think a lot of people probably have, to want based off of consumerism.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like it's continually ingrained in us, like as a child, to want more.
Yeah.
And really, for me, what it's become is not to take away the want,
Yeah.
but to also value being with what I have.
Yes.
Being in the presence of what I have.
Yes.
And in that also dreaming about giving back.
Yeah.
Like that is such a huge part of what I want to do too.
I love
like
that.
Give back to the generations behind me and the people that are present with me. Like that is, I totally love that.
I love that so much.
That resonated
Naomi.
with me too.
So with that, with the world constantly going on around us, with the news, with the, the perceived chaos, with the emotions, with different opinions, with goals and dreams and all the things that we encounter, how is it that you stay lit, that you don't allow yourself to stop seeking, but to stay curious, to keep seeking? What do you think that is?
I think it's my heart once again. Like I think it's a big part of what I'm here to do. Yeah. And it's also like very much I am continually learning what through my nervous system communicating with me. Yeah. I'm able to understand what my heart needs. Yeah. And so because of that honoring, I've kind of built up these boundaries to take care of myself. Yeah. And because of that, I now have the space to be able to really be fully present with the call and the steps, the journey that is being both soul and human, and creating and offering those things to the people around me. I also, though, do really enjoy bringing the esoteric things down into physical matter. Yes. And down into the practical of like, how am I as a soul being showing up in physical matter? And so that is really what I want to be known for, is like being a place, a representation of that. Yeah. And also if people resonate with it, an inspiration for it too.
No, absolutely.
So yeah.
Oh my gosh, I love that. Thanks. Well, thank you for being here with us today. Yes. Will you just let the people who are watching know where can they find you? Yeah. What's the name of your business? Okay. All the socials, all of that. Where can they find you? Where can they meet you?
Yes.
Where can they find Naomi?
So I keep it pretty simple. You can find me on Instagram at nfaithk, so Naomi Faith and then K at the end. And then my website is thenaomifaith.com, and you'll be updated on the offerings that I currently have on there.
I hope you like this when it comes out.
I know you do. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome.
Mwah.
Mwah. Thank you.
Yes.
So good. So good. Thank you guys for joining us here today on Heart Chats Friendly Voices. If you like what you heard and saw, go ahead and like this video and subscribe to our channel. And please feel free to leave a comment. I appreciate having you guys here today. Until next time.